trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You just can't place a clean pass.
Decided to come back for senior year too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, he's obviously going to have a big year.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field, and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to. They raked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough to cause him to lose some focus and drop that football.
Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And that's something this offense is going to try to do in this game, and they're doing it early. They want to establish the run game. They want to be more physical. They want to control the line of scrimmage. That's how they're going to attack this defense.
Ready, go. Now they'll run it on the toss. Go to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
This play works for one reason. You toss the ball quickly to the left. Receivers have to block. Once that running back gets on the corner, you got to know where those receivers are coming to get into those plays, blocking on their feet. That's not their first priority. I know they're going to catch the ball more than they're going to block. Nice job blocking on that toss.
On the ready. Just outside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. They'll send it back in motion. Now the line. Takes up one inside the 20 to the 19.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Here we go. Here comes the option. He'll pick it. Nice job on the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds onto that football, he might not score a touchdown. He's definitely...
They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have been done. And PAT makes it 7-0. I can't imagine that going any better.
What a great start for this offense. Opening a drive, come out, have success. You know, most offensive coordinators script their first 5 to 10 plays.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. To the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out. And that's what's cool. Last year did not finish the way they wanted to, but they did get to the playoff. That is the accomplishment. Now, did that raise the level of intensity for these guys for a whole offseason, Jesse? And did they come out better?
I think it has. I think the sense of urgency on this team has actually gone up. There were a lot of people patting them on the back last year. Yeah, you didn't win it all, but you made it to the playoffs. Nice job. Than they were a season ago. Let's see if that shows itself here today.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Lost the fire on 2nd down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Ready. On 3rd and 1, he has to go for it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And taking the points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Badgers send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll hold the punt and see what he can get. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play.
Ready up. Get set, get set.
Hand off to the running back. My, 41 yards on the ground in this first quarter. That is a terrific start. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42.
Come on, set.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive.
Ready?
When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up and get some movement at the point of attack and find a little boost for your running back.
Big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
On the move from inside his 5. Increase in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against the defense.
Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry.
Brown wants the pass. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's third and long from the 30.
Phase 27 jump. Phase 27 jump. Ready to go.
The gun wants to pass. Using the quick game. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Badgers will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Offense making its way under the field to start the drive. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to
29
work.
Philly. 2-9 Philly. Let's. Ready, ready.
And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20.
Ready.
And here comes the offense on second down.
Clear. Hey, Cam. Let's go.
Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Got it.
They'll line up for a second down play.
Lasso. Ready.
To the ground. The 28 with the first down. He now has 80 yards on the ground, and they wanted to
On
have
set.
an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener.
Cut. Okay,
Get a
ready?
chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down.
Hey!
That's a first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first
Ready,
down.
break!
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down.
Easy!
Motion from the back. Trying to get it to the edge. Running room that they've been able to find just all day. They are piling up
On the ready?
unbelievable rushing stats. This offense always looking for those big explosive plays, and now they're just inside the 30. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations.
set.
Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at second and 8.
Go!
Running into the open space. Pass mistakes, and he made it work. And it's in there for a touchdown.
This offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. And you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
On the run from inside his own line. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a three-possession lead, Jesse.
Hurry, hurry!
Wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Joe.
Nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down.
Charcoal!
Brown will throw it. Finds a soft spot. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Badgers will send out the punt unit. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move on field. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. And the offense
On
takes
the
the
double.
field eager to go back to work.
Black 24!
Everything's been working
Black
so
24!
far. They've had it 3
Cricket!
times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. And a good simple pickup there before the defense knocks him down. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short.
Now! Stay!
He'll run it again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. There's the guaranteed first down and second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
Just what they hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
Ready!
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Set! Ready!
Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's up to 51 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in mid-season form.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up second and 8.
Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though.
Into the end zone for a touchdown. They'll try to add another to their lead. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a carrot
Just across the 25, let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half.
Cooler.
Motion from the wide receiver. They'll provide defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28. Guys, let's step back here and think big picture Wisconsin. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the field in the country. He's going to throw deep right side. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Ready.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half.
Jackrabbit.
Looking to throw on first down. He lost it high and deep down the inside. He's got it on the outside. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
On the
They'll
set.
snap it from the 39. First and 10.
Lizzie. Here we go.
Back to the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not
Okay,
everybody's
ready?
jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second down. Second and 10, really hard. Third and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Ready.
Third and
Break.
short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory.
Set.
Throw. Short completion along the sideline will be enough for the first down.
Well, you know who's going to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams.
Quarterback keeper.
Ready, set.
From the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
Green 25.
They'll move the wide receiver. He'll do it himself. That's him. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Gun, they'll impose their will. He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a first down. The Badgers come to the line after ripping off a huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Running until they stop him. He's got it again. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
Brown wants to pass. He'll pull it down the line. Brought down after a pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, he does really well, sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Nice job by the defense getting after the QB. He's trying to scramble around. He's trying to go get that first with his legs, but he's not able to do it because the speed on defense.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down.
22.
Go on for it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
Running to Green. Breaks the tackle. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Looking downfield, and time is running short.
Yeah, eyeball, baby, eyeball.
And the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. This will likely be the last play of the half.
6-9-1, Gator Spark. Here we go.
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this 2nd half. And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Start this quarter with a run. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Right back to the well. And some room to work. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, go get positive yardage.
Got room to run. Shot down right at the 35-yard line in the running game, getting the job done. And the Badgers with the 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Gives it on the other. The Badgers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down.
Here we go.
Big on the defensive back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And the Badgers will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. No fair catches here. Waiting for room. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw, it's Reese. And throwing a little too hot. He couldn't haul it in inbound.
Yeah, and I don't know
I'm the
what
best in the
happened.
game. I'm the
He
best
looked
in
open
the
as it
game.
is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Wide receiver going in motion. He'll keep it himself. A pull now to convert this 3rd and 2.
you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage. And the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue!
Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. To the air on first down. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The Badgers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short.
Let's go!
You know, David,
Let's go!
this is really what game management is. Second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
22 water! 20.
Brown will throw it.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
He'll start the return inside his spot. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear it all the time in football, go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped. Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Leave on the back. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
And they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarterback the way he's been.
Lets it fly. They got a nice shot, but they couldn't hook up.
We've seen this offense click and hum, and it's not clicking. Something's a little bit off, and I like the deep shot down the field. At least it was an interception, but they got to find a way in this to manufacture some first downs and some passing yards because everything's been difficult.
On the option. Quick toss. They'll give it a go. That leaves them with 3rd and 8.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Gets it past the Moses. They mark him out of bounds at the 42.
Ready, set.
On the move. The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. To the running back.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Makes the tackle around the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll give it to him again.
offseason has worked in game one, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they can go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th, and they can't move the chains. He lost one down the sideline. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Love the effort, tried to toe tap, but at the end of the day, that's just a really good-looking.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. And now this offense will take the field again. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job, opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive.
You know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. He'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll go right back to it. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Really nice resiliency by the running back. Sometimes you just got to be able to turn the page, right? You have a tackle for loss the previous play, they give it right back to you, and you make the defense pay. Good vision, good athleticism picking up that first. Give it to him again.
He'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
Got it.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the
Belly
ground.
stutter. Clear. Clear.
56.
Razor.
Oops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
On the
And
set.
now on 2nd down for this offense.
Cricket.
Gets the back moving.
Well, this quarterback has had a lot of success burning this defense with his legs. That time, though, there was nowhere to go. Give the defense credit. They won their one-on-ones up front. Tremendous speed getting to him and bringing him down for a TFL.
Okay, ready?
A 3rd down try for the offense.
42 Spider.
He'll pull it on the read. Nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Ready,
They
break.
already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go
Jackrabbit.
for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And they started at the 38, and that will be plenty for the first down.
Well, it's a nice change-up call on offense because obviously in the fourth quarter, you're down by a bunch of points, and everybody in the stadium is expecting you to throw to get back in the game. So you dial up the run play, you get a huge gainer. Hopefully that can give this offense the momentum.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
Fires on the run. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. And the Badgers will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And how about this defense taking care of business? Keeping that guy under 200 yards is a heck of a day. Their offense has obviously done their job too, and this has been an absolute beatdown.
Fights off into Cole. He'll find his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
And it wasn't lack of effort by the running back. He was trying. You could tell he fought one guy off, but another guy in his face right away, just trying to do something. The offensive line needs to do a better job keeping some guys off this guy. Come on, man. Take care of your running back.
Got a man. It's Abraham. He was forced to just take what the defense gave him, and they were able to stop him short of the 1st down.
And when you're a defense and you get 3rd and long and you know exactly where those sticks are, you set your feet at them, they throw it underneath, I go rally, make the tackle. Perfect 3rd down and long execution by this defense.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Going for it all. That's not the way they'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th. We'll see this offense again. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount. They take care of the ball. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Green 25. Ready, go, go.
They go to the ground. And it's strips away in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
Offense has a huge lead right now in the 4th quarter, and they're just going to run this football to try to ice the game. Being more dominant, being more physical at the point of attack.
Flare. Set.
I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
On the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Sends it back in motion. To the air, it's Reese.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they've been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop it.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. The returner will field it and try to do business. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on. Breaks it. Picks up the first down. They corral the quarterback, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. The Badgers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Back to pass on second down. This is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Intercepted.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. They're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
Back to throw. It's Reese. Windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound.
Got it.
Offense breaks the huddle on third down.
29 Philly.
Now on the outside. He'll toss it. Through the defense.
And the offense on that option play, they're just thinking we're going to use our speed to our advantage, and we're just going to outflank you easily and pick up this first down on third and short. But how about the defense? Everybody's staying home. You saw the speed and their ability to get outside and get...
He's got it. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. They'll run the option. Here's the handoff. It's a seam wide open. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
On the move from inside the spot. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positive.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jeff, look at this. This was open if you just run the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, social media, you're not going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off day to day.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. On the ball! They'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. declared their intentions on this drive, keeping it on the ground. It's 1st and 10 again.